Hello, everybody, whoever comes to see this. Hope you're having a great day. A couple days ago, I said I was going to continue the uh, tier list part 2 video, and well, obviously, as you see, things kind of look a little bit different from how they have these last couple of days. I'm just going to try and get this out so that I can tell you more about what's upcoming and why things have been spotty so much. Obviously, earlier this week I had my tire burst, had to go get that done, had to do my tax refund, being an adult now. Upcoming this week, I'm going to be switching my brakes out. So, with the actual tier list video, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow instead of Falco Friday like I normally would. Finish out some of the other things I needed to personally do at home before I ended up continuing to upload and stream on here. With that being said, upcoming, I'm going to have a slight schedule change, especially with my roommate having a schedule change being next Tuesday whenever he works. But usually throughout my days, I'm going to kind of divide my streaming up throughout the day. Weekdays, I'm mostly going to be here at around 8:50th, kind of talking you through what I'm going to want to do for the day and continue to do it for about an hour or so. Depending on my day, I'll more than likely do my movement and try and just clip people on Smash, play a little bit of music, vibe, whatever. Uh, After about 10 o'clock or so, I'll hop off, go and take him to work, and come back after I did a little bit of running around at the house or for stuff I need at the house. If not, I'll immediately come back, hop back on my stream for about another hour or two, depending on my day. The actual subject will switch, and I'm going to just kind of play by ear. But yeah, most days I'm going to be here at around 9 o'clock, 8:50 ish. I'm probably going to do about 10 minutes or so, just kind of chilling out, vibe, get my morning message out to whatever I need it to be, and have that kind of just like reminders. Because on top of this, I'm also. I find it annoying whenever other YouTubers, streamers are like, oh, go like, subscribe, share, yada yada. No, you have free will. You're going to do that if you want. If you don't like that, then you're going to dislike whatever. So, in none of my videos, I'm going to say that to y'all. I'm not going to request y'all to like, subscribe, share, whatever. Uh, in that same sense, I'm not going to be. Money's not going to be my biggest priority with streaming and whatnot. I am going to have a couple of different commands and links so that if you do want to tip or take stuff a little bit off of my plate, wish list, stuff I need for the house, streaming gear, whatever, y'all want to pitch in, go ahead, do so. I'll shout you out some way, make a post, whatever, how I decide to do it at a future point. Another thing y'all are going to see me do a lot in a lot of my streams, I'm going to smoke. I have my medical marijuana card for my state, so I'm going to smoke a little bit of weed here and there. And on the other thing is with kind of like a personal thing, even though quote unquote it is federally, I do use this other one for spiritual practice, which is tobacco. With that being said, me technically not being 21, I am technically breaking a law with this, but in the same sense, with me mostly being Native American, a lot of Native Americans actually used tobacco for Native American, like, ancestor connections and stuff like that. I will say, though, in the same sense, the Native American the Native Americans did use, or didn't. Let me rephrase this. The Native Americans did use it, but they did also recognize that it was a poison. Do a lot of your own research for how it affects people, especially in the sense of nicotine. I hear a lot of nicotine, like, get off of it type of ads on the radio whenever I'm driving around. Either or, that's besides the point. And with that being said, I don't know if y'all can see it much, but right in here you can see a little bit of PVC frame going up, and I have it going around this entire room. For me, I created this as a physical manifestation of my own personal safe box. And to that, I'm allowing myself to do whatever, since this is my channel, this is an expression of me and who I am. With previous times I've tried streaming and such, there were times where I was just kind of forcing it, faking it, and putting on a mask to be that quote unquote streamer square, that box. And nowadays, I'm really not giving a fuck. With that being said, I'm also going to be, like, with my views on tobacco use, with me still being an adult, I am allowed to sell my soul to the government, fight a lot of, or not fight, but gain a lot of traumatic experiences through it, but I'm not allowed to have a little bit of tobacco or have a drink. Yeah, I'll go fly a plane in Iraq, whatever. No, I'm not actually going to do that. I'm just throwing a hypothetical scenario. It's just my personal views on shit. And then, kind of the last little bits I want to get out of the way is music. In every stream, excluding my actual coaching streams, I'm going to be playing music. Yes, I technically do not own the rights of any of the music or any of the videos I play for either my podcast or my actual streaming, but I am also not technically making any money off of that. And with that 5, 10, 15-minute period that I'm going to take before every stream, I'm also going to state that unless it is coaching, which I won't be doing any of that, but on my normal days, I'm going to be playing music. I enjoy music. I am a huge believer in music theory, and with that being said, it is honestly just a total vibe for me. The days that I'm not going to be making any money, excluding my tips or whatnot, I'm going to be playing music. Sorry, it's how I run things. If restaurants are allowed to play music as they're, like, serving customers and whatnot, I feel like I'm allowed to play music while I'm smoking some weed and playing video games. Yes, it might stretch a lot here or two, but once again, I'm doing things for me and technically make no money through this. Either or, that's all I really had for y'all today. Uh, I'm going to get a lot of the command list links and stuff before I start streaming this next week. Either or, I just wanted to say have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all later. This has been Marcus Exothermal.